Morning everyone, welcome to this live Pilates at home session. We're going to start off lying down this morning. So make your way down onto the mat. Rest the arms down by your side with the palms facing up towards the ceiling. The feet are on the floor and allow your knees fall into each other, so they're just resting against each other. Maybe move the feet out wider if that feels more comfortable. Finding length in the neck, press the back of the neck into the mat. Relax the shoulders, the shoulder blades, allow them to sink into the mat as well. And just notice the base of your spine or your sacrum on the floor. The natural curve of the lower back. The feet resting lightly. The eyes closed or the gaze soft. Allow your focus come to your breath. Breathing in slowly through the nose, feeling that positive energy flow down through the chest, into the belly, right down to the pelvis. And exhale out with a HA sound through the mouth. Allowing the breath to leave the body, feeling a tightening in the lower tummy or the inner tummy. Trying to slow the breath down so you can breathe in for the count of 4 or 5. Exhale out for the count of 4 or 5. Getting used to that rhythm or flow of breath. And take 2 more inhales and exhales. Allowing everything to slow down. And getting ready to start our class. Now you're going to allow those knees to part, moving the feet in so that they're in line with your hips. The feet are hip distance apart. You're going to flip the palms to the floor and stretch the fingertips down to the heels. Then rest the shoulders and the shoulder blades down into the mat again. Engage your tummy muscles. So think of zipping up from your pubic bone to your belly button. Maybe even use your finger to guide those inner tummy muscles to connect or contract. A 30% lift or connection in the core. And some people find it hard to feel the muscles in your lower tummy, but even the thought of doing it, you might be engaging your core without even knowing it. Breathing in through the nose, feel the breath travel to the rib cage, the front, the sides, the back. Exhale out, squeezing that breath out. Hopefully, or maybe feeling the tightening in the inner core, but not to worry if you don't. Now we're going to move from the pelvis. So as you breathe in, press the lower back into the mat. Feel that tightening. And exhale out, releasing. So we're breathing in, pressing the lower back into the floor, that slight posterior tilt of the pelvis, or tucking the tailbone under. Exhale out through the mouth, releasing. Maybe going that little bit further, creating a larger gap between the lower back and the floor. Breathing in, you're pressing down, that slight posterior pelvic tilt. Notice how your tail or your bum wants to lift off the floor. Maybe there's a bit of pressure in the feet. Exhale out, releasing. Going that bit further into your anterior pelvic tilt. Feel the head being dragged to the midline. Breathe in, press down. Feel the bum wanting to lift. The lower back glue to the mat. Exhale out, releasing the lower back. Feel the head being dragged closer to the midline. Breathe in, press down. Notice you're lengthening through the lower spine, shortening the gap between the ribs and the hips and the front of the body. And as you exhale, you're shortening through the lumbar, the lower spine, and you're lengthening through that midsection. So you're always in a safer place to move from that posterior pelvic tilt, or when your lower back is pressed into the mat. Exhale, release. This time we're going to press the lower back down and keep it there. So press the lower back down. Feel the tightening in the waist, the lengthening in the back. Hold it, engage through your core. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg into tabletop. Knee is in line with your hip. Your shin or calf is parallel to the floor. Notice if you're pressing into that left foot. Lighten the step and then lift your left foot up. Squeeze the heels together, the toes slightly apart, knees slightly apart for Pilates V. But if this is uncomfortable or if you've lower back problems, sciatica, you squeeze the knees and the feet together. Notice if that lower back is lifting. If your belly is doming out, come back to your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in, press the lower back into the floor, engage through the core. Exhale out fully. Squeeze the breath out. We're going to inhale, bring the right arm over your head. Notice if that right side of the lower back wants to lift. Exhale, bring it down. Breathe in, left arm lifts over the head. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. Exhale, lower it down. So fight to keep the lower back on the floor. Inhale, right arm over the head. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left arm, keep the length in the neck. Exhale. Breathing in, right arm lifts up and over. And exhale. Last time, breathe in and exhale. So warming up through the shoulders, 2 arms over the head. Inhale, keep the lower back on the floor, keep the back of the rib cage pressed to the mat. Exhale, we're going to lift up into our 100 position. Stretch the fingertips away. Squeeze those heels or knees together and pulse. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Now press your shoulder blades into the floor. Keep the chest open. Shoulders are in line. You're moving from the shoulder joints though. No movement or any action in the elbows or in the wrists or even in the fingers. Inhale. Exhale out. 2 more breath cycles here. Inhale and exhale out. 1 more deep breath in and breathe out. We're going to reach the arms up, keep the head and chest lifted, turn the palms in towards each other and bring the arms out wide from the body. Lay the head back down on the floor. We're going to lower that right foot to the floor. The outer edge of the right foot is in line with the right hip. Inhale, draw your left knee into the upper body. Exhale, you're going to tap the toes to the floor. Inhale, bring your knee all the way in, hinging from that left hip joint. Exhale, bring it down. Breathe in, bring the knee in, and exhale. Breathe in, knee comes into the body. Exhale, tap. So you're not stopping in tabletop, you're drawing the knee in, folding or creasing through the hip joint or where the thigh meets the hip bone or the belly. Inhale, draw the knee in. Now notice if that right foot, if there's pressure in it. Release the pressure in the right foot. Inhale and exhale. Tap the toes. If this is too much of the lower back on that left side, you go down halfway and then draw the knee in. Breathe in and breathe out. Last 2 on this side. Breathe in, draw the knee into the chest. Exhale, tap those left toes to the floor. And last one, breathe in and exhale. We're going to bring that left knee into the chest. Hands come to the back of the left leg. Straighten the left leg out. Breathe in, bend the knee in. Put a little bit of pressure, pulling with the hands. Exhale, flex and stretch through that left leg. Breathe in, bend the knee in. Exhale, we flex and stretch. Warming up through your left knee joint, through the foot. So point maybe as you hug. Flex the foot as you stretch out. Breathe in, hug in. Exhale, flex and stretch. 1 more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Now keep the foot flexed, so heel up towards the ceiling. Direct that left knee slightly out towards your left shoulder. Arms down by your side with the palms facing up, so no pressure in the arms. Start to circle from that left hip joint. So think of that ball and socket joint. Don't make this circle too big to start with. Think of isolating through the left hip joint. Engaging through the tummy muscles in the lower part of your tummy. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, opening out to the left. Exhale, back through the center. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do 3 more here. Inhale and exhale. Last 2, breathe in and breathe out. And 1 more time. You don't have to have your leg poker straight here. You can have a soft bend in the knee, especially if if you have tight hamstrings. Now bend your left knee. With your left hand, you're going to bring the palm of the left hand to the inner thigh on the left side and gently direct that left knee to the outside of the left shoulder. Hold it here, feeling a gentle stretch on the inside of the thigh. Start to straighten the leg out a bit, but don't go too far. Maybe flex the foot, feel the stretch of the calf. Could be a shake, there is one in mine. Feel it in the inner thigh. Keep the right side of the lower back glued to the floor. Deep breath in here. Breathe out, bend through the left knee carefully. Cross the legs over with no gaps and allow the two legs come to the right. Just flip the left palm up towards the ceiling. Look to the left shoulder. Squeeze the thighs together. Feel the stretch travel along the outside of the left thigh, the IT band. Maybe into the glutes, the lower back. Breathe into it, hold it. And then bring it back through center. We're going to uncross the legs now. Gently place the left foot on the floor. We're going to bring the arms back out wide, palms facing up. Inhale, draw your right knee to your chest. Exhale, tap those right toes to the floor. So zip up through the tummy muscles if you've lost it. Breathing in, bringing in, exhale. Now you're not moving from the knee here. So you're moving from the hip joint. Exhale. As you lower the foot to the floor, you're working the lower tummy muscles on the left side. And when you add that HA breath, you're targeting those inner tummy muscles, your transverse abdominis, the ones that wrap around your waist like a corset and protect that lower spine. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, stretch out. Breathe in, bend the knee in. And exhale, stretch out or tap the toes. Breathe in and breathe out. And check in with that left side. Make sure that there's no pressure in the left foot, the left knee isn't swaying. There's length in your neck, the back of the rib cage are on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, move or hinge from the hip. Breathe in and exhale. So as you draw that knee into your chest, that's flexion of that right hip. Exhale, moving down towards extension. Breathe in and exhale. Last two here. Breathe in and breathe out. Tap the toes one more time. Breathe in, bend the knee in, and exhale. We tap the toes. Draw your right knee into your chest. Wrap the hands to the back of the leg. You're going to flex the foot, stretch out, point through the toes, draw the knee in. Exhale, flex and stretch. Breathe in, point, bring the knee in. Flex and stretch, point, bring the knee in. Flex and stretch, and point, bring the knee in. We're going to keep that right leg straight now. Keep the foot flexed. Turn the right knee out slightly, so outward rotation of that right hip. Arms on the floor, palms facing up, start your one leg circle. So opening out through that right hip. Make sure there's no movement on the left side and the tummy muscles are engaged. Breathing in, we're opening out. Exhale, we're coming back through the middle. Keep it going. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, opening out. And exhale back through the center. Feel free to make the circle bigger if you want, but it's more important to stabilize through the rest of the body and learn to isolate through the right hip joint or the left hip joint. Breathe in and exhale out. Nearly there. I'm going to do one more. Now bend your right knee into your chest. With the right hand, you're going to bring the right hand to the inside of the right thigh and bring that right knee to the outside of the right shoulder. Start to straighten out a little bit through that right leg. Maybe feel a shake, a slight stretch to the inside of the thigh. Breathe into it, hold it. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. Breathe out, release. Right leg crosses over left, arms down by your side, palms facing up. Allow the two legs fall to the right, or to the left, sorry. Turn your head to the right. Squeezing those thighs together. Maybe notice if one side feels stiffer or looser even. Feel the stretch go down or up along the outside of the right thigh into the glutes. Maybe a little bit even into the lower back, the waist. Hold it, breathe into it. And exhale, come back through the center. Okay, so the lower body is nice and warmed up. We're going to draw our knees into our chest, hands to the backs of the legs. Gently rock from side to side to massage the lower back. We're going to add a reverse curl here. So if you want, you can keep your hands to the backs of the legs or place your hands on the floor for that push. I'm going to slip my hands in underneath my bum. So this is a little easier. So you're going to have your thumbs trying to touch each other, spread through the fingers. You got that extra bit of height to start with. You're going to inhale, push into the hands, lift the tail, exhale, lower down. So you're targeting those lower tummy muscles, even a little bit into the pelvic floor region. So you're lifting, inhale and exhale, lower down. No movement from the legs. So the major fail here is that you kick out as you come up. You're using the legs to lift you higher. Try and move from the core. So you're lifting, inhale, exhale, lowering. Now, if you feel this part or this version of the exercise is too easy, then you move the hands out wider from the hips. Inhale, exhale. Another version is you can stretch the arms up towards the ceiling so that you're relying alone on your lower tummy strength. Breathe in and breathe out. But different days you may feel, or on a different day you might feel stronger or weaker, so go with how you're feeling this morning. Breathe in, breathe out. Last two, inhale and exhale one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to slide the hands into the backs of the legs. We're going to rock up. So take your time, don't let the legs get away from you. Breathe in, hug the knees into your chest. Exhale, we roll up into a seated position. We're going to move the feet so they're hip width apart, hands to the backs of the legs. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. There's length in that midsection of the body. Inhale, we pull back with the belly button. So that posterior pelvic tilt again, shortening the gap in the front of the body, lengthening through the lower spine. Exhale, we come up nice and tall, straight back, tall spine. Breathe in, we pull back with the belly button, rounding through the lower spine. And exhale, we come up. Come back to your Pilates breath if you've lost it, in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, drop back. Stretching through that lower back, it's a nice way of doing it. Exhale with a bit of support, but if you don't need the support, let go. Palms facing up, releasing the legs. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Breathing in, we pull back with the belly button, rounding through that lower spine. Exhale, we come all the way up. We're going to add to it, so we're going to breathe in, pull back. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, we reach up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands behind the hips. Inhale, we lift those hips up. Look in between the knees. Exhale, lower back down. Arms out in front straight away. Inhale, drop back. Exhale out. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find the floor. Breathe in, lift the hips. And exhale, we lower back down. Inhale, straight away, drop down into that kind of sit up. Exhale, we bring it up. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, bring the hands behind. Breathe in, we lift those hips. And exhale, we lower down. Arms out in front. Breathe in, drop back. Exhale, use the core, use the breath to bring you up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring the hands behind. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, we lower back down. Breathe in, we lower down. Pull back with the belly button. Exhale out. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, circle through the shoulders. We lift the hips as we breathe in. Exhale, we lower back down. 2 more rounds. Arms out in front. Breathe in, we lower down. Exhale, use the breath. Inhale, find length. Circling through the shoulders. Hands find the floor. Exhale, breathe in, lift those hips. And we lower back down. Let's do 1 more. So we're going to breathe in, drop back off the sit bones. Exhale, bring it up. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, hands behind. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, we lower back down. We're going to widen those legs out for spine stretch now. So if you find it's hard to get that tall spine, you start to bend through the knees. And you're high on your sit bones. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Find that straight spine. Doesn't matter if the legs are straight or not, but the bum doesn't leave or the sit bones are glued to the floor. Fingertips in between the legs, then pull the shoulders back. Deep breath in Exhale, we slide forward. Don't let your shoulders get away from you, so you're keeping them away from your ears. Breathe in at the end or the stretch, and exhale, think rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, slide forward. Breathe in, feel that stretch. And exhale, we rebuild, we restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in. Exhale, we slide forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, we rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, we slide forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, we slide forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. We got one more. Deep breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, we slide forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Into open leg rocker now. We're going to place the hands to the backs of the knees. And the big toes finding each other and finding the floor. Lift the heels up. Draw your knees towards your shoulders. And notice that bend in your elbows on either side. Keep it that way. Tuck the tummy. Inhale, we allow ourselves to roll back. Trust that you're going onto your shoulders. Exhale, come up. Breathe in, roll back. Allow the legs to straighten. Exhale, bend. Bring it up. Breathe in, roll back. And exhale. Breathe in, we roll back. And exhale, bring it up. So there should be no pain or discomfort in rolling, but if there is, you lie on your back, draw your knees into your chest and just rock from side to side, or do a half rock from your shoulders to your tail. Exhale, breathe in, roll back. You're using your breath and your core to get you up rather than your legs and your arms. So feel the tension between the hands and the legs. Keep that same tension. The arms stay in the same bend. Have a look down at the arms. Notice if they're changing. Inhale and exhale. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Into one leg stretch, we're going to straighten out through the left leg. Right hand comes to the outside, right ankle or towards it. Left hand to the inside is our right knee. Lower onto your back. Now harder version to the skirting board. A little easier up towards the high light switch. Easier again towards the ceiling. I'm going to go harder. So we're going to breathe in, hug. Breathe in, switch. Left hand on the outside. Exhale, exhale. So you're lifting the head and the chest. If you have no neck problems, but you have the option to keep the head on the floor. If you want any knee issues, you can place the hands to the backs of the legs. Keep it going. Breathe in 2 movements. Exhale 2 movements. Breathe in. You're hugging the right knee, the left knee. Exhale out. Squeeze the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Last one, inhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Now you're going to bend your knees into your chest. Place the feet back on the floor, feet hip width apart. Hands come to the back of the head. Entwine the fingers into a sit-up position. Now before you go anywhere, press the elbows down towards the floor, the backs of your arms. Feel the chest open and contract. Keep this feeling of openness in the front of the body. Now zip up through the tummy muscles. Deep breath in. Exhale, we come up into a crunch. We bring the right leg into tabletop. And then inhale, we lower back down. Exhale, left leg comes up. And inhale, lower. So try and just have the knee in line with the hip as you come up. Don't draw the knee all the way in. Exhale. And inhale, lower back down. Breathe out. And inhale. Keep the chest open, those elbows out wide. Breathe out. And inhale, lower back down. Breathe out. We crunch up. And inhale, we lower. Breathe out. Squeeze the breath out as you come up. Inhale, we lower back down. Breathe out. We crunch. Inhale, we lower back down. Breathe out. We crunch up. And inhale, we lower. One more time. Right leg, crunch. Lower back down, and left leg crunch. Lower back down. We're going to add a twist. So when you come up, you're drawing or directing that left elbow towards your right knee, and the right elbow towards the floor, but the upper body stays open. Opposite side, you're twisting, but you're not moving too much. You're trying to target those oblique or side tummy muscles, but you're not really moving from the neck, you're moving from the waist. Inhale, breathe out. And inhale, lower. Exhale. So very controlled movement. Doesn't matter how many you do. It's more about the quality of the twist from the waist, the stabilization from the upper and lower part of your body. Engage through the core. Exhale. Inhale, lower down. Breathe out, crunch. And inhale, lower. One more time. Breathe out. Right leg, lower down. And left leg. Exhale. And lower down. Well done. Hands come to the backs of the legs. We're going to gently just rock from side to side here, and then add a circular motion. So 2 knees to your right shoulder, your face, your left shoulder, your left hip, your right hip, and then moving through that circular motion, you're targeting the sides of the back as well. Breathing in and breathing out. Now change direction, go the other way. Feeling a nice massage in the back. So if you're not up for the rolling exercises, you can do this. It's a nice way of adding some mobility to the back. A nice stretch as well. We're going to come up again. So we're going to straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. Flex the feet, pull your knees to your body, deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, bring it up. Okay, over onto our right side now. Starting off on our right elbow, right forearm, there should be a gap or, firstly, your right elbow is in line with your right shoulder. And the forearm is straight with the fingers spread. Use the hand, lift from the side of the waist. Knees further away from you is more challenging, closer to you is easier. Zip up through the tummy. We're going to reach away with that left arm. Reach back, but don't bring the hips with you. Open through the chest, inhale. Exhale, we twist under the waist, look under the waist. No movement in that left leg. So breathe in, we open up, and exhale. So think about what you're working here. Firstly, you're working that right shoulder. You're adding movement to the left shoulder by reaching back and reaching under. You're also using your obliques here. Inhale, the side tummy muscles, exhale. Then you're stabilizing through the lower part of your body because there's no movement in the hips or the pelvis. Exhale. Now we step it up a notch. We lift those hips. Breathe in. Breathe out, we twist. Breathe in, we reach up, and exhale. So a good indication if the lower part of the body is moving is if the legs are sliding against each other. Now you can come back to the easier version if you want, or you can make it harder again by stretching out through that left leg and lifting it up. I'm going to stick with the medium. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, open, reach back, and exhale, we twist. Last 2 here. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time, inhale and exhale. We're going to inhale, open, and exhale, lower the hips. We're going to find length in the body now. So stretch out through that right arm. Have a look down. You should be able to see your toes. Imagine you're balancing on a beam wrapped in cling film on your side, and you're resting your left arm on your side, or bring it out in front if you find you're off balance. Notice the gap between your hips and your ribs. Try and shorten it slightly. So again, lengthening through that lower back. Allow the 2 legs to float up a couple of centimeters. Feet in Pilates V, or just squeeze together. Engage through the tummy muscles. Find your breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in, we're filling up. And exhaling out, we're squeezing out that breath, feeling the tightening hopefully in the transverse abdominis. So this is a nice place to feel the inner tummy muscles. You can get your index and middle finger, find the bony bit on that left hip bit just coming out, and you're going to dig your fingers to the inside, so towards the midline of that hip. Now inhale here fully, exhale out, squeeze a breath out. See if you can feel a hardening in the inside of that left hip. That's your transverse abdominis tightening. And when you breathe out fully, you're going to feel it tighten more. If you don't feel it, don't worry. Some people find it's harder to target than others, but keep going. Breathe in fully, breathe out fully. Inhale and exhale out. Last breath cycle here. And exhale out. We're going to lower the right leg. Bend the right knee slightly or keep it straight out in front for a harder version. We're going to reach away with that left arm. Stretch away with the fingertips. Squeeze the fingers and the thumb together. So you're working through the wrist. We're going to inhale, slide the left foot up along that imaginary straight thigh on the right. Exhale, we flex, straighten and lower. This time you're going to inhale, draw your knee into the body. Exhale, flex, straighten, bring the leg all the way back for bicycle on your side. Heel to the bum. And we're going to lift up with the knee bent. Exhale, lower down. So 3 parts of the movement. You're going to straighten out through the leg, slide, exhale, flex, straighten and lower. Inhale, bend to the midline. Exhale, we flex, bring the leg back straight. Heel to bum, we lift and lower down. So straighten out, inhale, exhale, flex, straighten and lower. Inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale, bring the leg all the way back straight. Heel to bum, inhale. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. And then inhale, we straighten out. Or exhale, we straighten out. We're going to inhale, slide. Exhale. Breathe in, knee in. Exhale, straighten. Bring the leg all the way back. Heel to bum. Lift up, inhale. Lower down. Straighten out. And back to the start. So slide. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, slide. All the way up. Flex, straighten. Heel. Relax it as you bring the knee in. Flex it as you bring it all the way back. Inhale, heel to bum. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we straighten. And last time. So slide up. Exhale. Breathe in, knee in. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, heel to bum. Exhale, we lift up as we are. Inhale, we lower. And then we straighten out. We're going to kick this left leg all the way forward. Allow it rest on the floor out in front of you. And then bring your left arm to just have there. Allow the knee to bend. And then start to direct your knee in closer to your chest. We're going to release through the left arm now and reach all the way back. Keep the head resting on your right bicep. Just allow that left arm to hang back. To feel a stretch in the inside of the left shoulder, the outside of the left thigh. Hold it, breathe into it. Exhale out. One more deep breath in here. And breathe out, release. You're going to draw that heel to your bum. So you're pulling your left heel to your bum. Kick into your left hand. Start to bend through the left elbow to feel the stretch. More, breathe into it, hold it. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. And breathe out, let go. Reach up and over with your left arm. We're going to add a crunch here on the obliques. So keep your right leg where it is. Knee bent or straight is a little harder. Deep breath in. Exhale, we crunch. Elbow towards hip. Knee is bent. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we crunch up. So you're squeezing out through the side of the waist. Your obliques squeeze. And inhale, find length. So keep those hip bones in line. Keep the shoulders in line as well, as much as you possibly can. Exhale and inhale. Breathe out, bring it up. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we bring it up. Inhale, we lengthen. Keep it going. Breathe out, we come up. And inhale, we lengthen. Last two, breathe out. Crunch. Inhale, we lengthen. One more time, exhale, crunch. And inhale, we lengthen. Flip over onto your belly now. We're going to stack the hands out in front, elbows out wide, straighten out through the legs and rest your forehead on your stacked hands. Feel where those hip bones are and press them into the floor. Pubic bone as well, tightening through the glutes or the bum cheeks. You're squeezing them together. Stabilizing through the pelvis, point through the toes. If you're trying to make your legs longer, we're going to inhale, lift a straight right leg, but don't let the right hip lift, and exhale, lower down. Keep your forehead resting on your hands and work on the lower part of your body. So breathing in, you're lifting up, right leg, exhale, you're lowering down. Breathe in, left leg lifts, exhale, lower. So again, we're teaching here our legs to move, but stabilizing through the pelvis. So there's no twist in the back and the hip bones stay in line. Breathe in. And breathe out, lower. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, lower down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Point through the toes. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, left leg lifts. And exhale, lower down. Breathing in, we lift up. And exhale, we lower. Last time like this. Inhale and exhale. You can stay where you are with the upper body, or you can make it more challenging. Arms coming to either side. We're going to inhale. Keep the hands on the floor. Forearms stay on the floor as well. Lift through the right leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, we lower down. Breathing in, right leg lifts. Slight extension of the spine at the same time. Draw your shoulder blades down the back. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, right leg lifts. The head comes with you. So it's very tempting to lift that chin. Don't. Keep the length in the neck. We're going to add another element. So right arm, left leg lifts this time. So you're going to lead with the right arm, left leg lifts. Keep the left hip bone on the floor. Exhale, we lower. Breathe in, left arm, right leg lifts. And exhale, lower down. So focus, opposite arm and leg, improving your coordination here. Exhale, breathe in. Those hip bones, pubic bone, keeps close to the floor. If you're not sure what that means or you don't feel it too much in your body, just squeeze the bum cheeks together. And don't lift too high with the legs. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, we lift. Now, if you feel discomfort in the lower back with the lift of the chest, you can just lift through the limbs and keep your forehead resting on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 2 more sets here. Breathe in, right arm, left leg. No movement from the knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, lower. 1 more set. Breathe in, right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. And left arm, right leg. We lift up. And exhale, we lower down. Now we're going to lift only the upper body. So press the front of the feet into the floor. Point through the toes. We inhale, lift. Squeeze your elbows down towards your ribs or the lower ribs. And then lower back down. Head is static. It comes with you. Inhale. Exhale, we lower down. So we're moving from that thoracic or mid-spine. Inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we lower back down. We breathe in, lift, squeeze through those elbows. Exhale, we lower back down. 2 more, breathe in, we lift and squeeze. And exhale, we lower down. Last one, inhale. And exhale, lower back down. Fingertips come out from the shoulders now. Widen the legs out, a little wider than hip width apart. You can have a slight turn out of the hips by bringing the kneecaps to face outward rather than inward. So the inner feet or the inner edges of your feet are coming closer to the floor, heels closer to each other. Again, any lower back problems, this mightn't feel comfortable for you, don't do it. Inhale, push into the fingertips, lift up. So you're feeling it more in the chest here, the insides of the shoulders. Exhale, we lower down. Try and keep those elbows up high. Breathe in, push into the fingertips, strengthening through those hands and wrists as well. And as you lift up, think of drawing the lower part or the base of your thumb, your thenar, closer to the base of your little finger, your thenar. So you're not actually moving from there, but as you lift up and press those fingertips into the floor, think of closing the gap, activating some muscles in the wrist to strengthen. Exhale, lower down. Last 2, breathe in and breathe out. 1 more time. Breathe in, we lift up. And exhale, we lower back down. Hands coming to the floor. We're going to push ourselves up onto our hands and knees now. Crawl the knees in or bring the knees into you. And you're going to allow your bum fall to your heels. Again, if you have any knee or hip problems, you can have the bum right up in the air. Fold or stack the arms, rest the forehead down, and gently just rock from side to side here. Releasing any tension in the tail, the lower back. The head is resting. Now keep the left arm where it is. We're going to reach the right arm out in front of us. Come up onto the fingertips. If someone's pulling your arm away from you or out of its socket, you're just going to press the right armpit down towards the floor. Rest the head on the left forearm and feel a stretch in that right shoulder. Hold it here. Breathe into it. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. And breathe out. We're going to switch sides. So right forearm comes out in front, left fingertips to the floor. Rest your forehead down. Press into those left fingertips. The head is resting completely. Push your left armpit down towards the floor. Breathe into it. And exhale out. One more deep breath in here. And breathe out. We're going to lift the head up. Tuck the chin in. So you're coming up onto the top of your head or maybe just the top of your forehead. And bring your arms behind, holding on to opposite wrists or elbows. Allow the shoulders to rest. And just breathe into the lower tummy. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more deep breath in here. And breathe out. Release the grip. Push yourself up. We're going to flip over onto our left side. Come over slowly if you feel dizzy. And we're going to start off on our left elbow, our left forearm. So forearm is straight, fingers are spread, elbows in line with your shoulder. The knees, the closer they are to you, the easier. The further away, the harder. There's a gap between the side of the waist and the mat. Lift up from there. Shoulders are in line. Reach away with that right arm. We're going to reach back, open through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, we twist. Tuck under, look under. Breathe in, opening up. So again, remember on this side, lower part of your body does not move. Notice if your legs are sliding, your knees are sliding. Breathe in, we reach up, we reach back. Exhale, we twist, we tuck under, we look under. Now step it up a notch by lifting through the hips. You can lengthen if you want through that left leg like we did before for a harder version. But again, I'm going to stick with the medium or in between version. Inhale. You have the option of lowering the hips to the floor, especially if you have weak shoulders. If there's any pain or discomfort, find a version that works for you. Exhale, we twist. Breathe in, we open. And exhale, we twist. Breathe in, we reach up, we reach back. And exhale, we tuck under, we look under. Keep it going. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in, open up. And exhale, we twist. Last one, we're going to inhale, open. And exhale, we twist. We're going to breathe in, reach up, reach back. And exhale, lower the hips down. Finding your sideline position where you're resting your ear on your biceps. Straighten out through the legs. Again, find a version. If you need to bend your elbow underneath your head, do. So closing the gap between your hips and your ribs here. Rest your right arm on your side or out in front for support and allow those two legs to lift up. Pilates V or just squeeze the legs together. Engage through the tummy muscles. The left side of the rib cage pressed into the mat. Find your breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Notice if you have tension in the neck here as well. So let the neck go completely. Inhale, filling up. And exhaling out, letting go. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice if you are lifting from the side of the waist, and if you aren't, do it. Press the left side of the ribcage into the floor. Shoulders are open, away from the ears. Head is a dead weight. Keep it going with the breath. Exhale out. Breathing in, filling up. And exhaling out, letting go. Let's stay here for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale. And exhale out. Last time, breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to lower down through that left leg. Bend the left knee. And reach away with that right arm. Stretch the fingertips away. Squeeze your thumb and your fingers together. Open through the chest, shoulder away from the ear. We're going to inhale, slide. Right leg or right foot comes up along that imaginary straight left thigh. Exhale, we flex, straighten and lower. Inhale, we draw the knee forward into the chest. Exhale, we flex out in front. Keep the leg straight, bring it all the way back. Heel to bum, inhale. Exhale, we lift through the knee, lower back down and straighten out. Exhale. Inhale, we slide. Exhale, we flex, straighten and lower. Inhale, draw the knee in front. Exhale, we flex. Try and keep the upper body straight or, still. You're going to inhale, bring the heel to the bum. Exhale, we lift the knee the way it is. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, we straighten through the leg. Inhale, we point and slide. Exhale, we flex and straighten. Inhale, we draw the knee in. Exhale, we flex, kicking back, straight leg. Heel to bum on the inhale. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we straighten out. Breathe in, we point and slide up. Exhale, we flex and straighten, lower down. Inhale, we bend the knee in. Exhale, we flex, kick back, all the way back. Heel to bum. Breathe in, we lift. Or exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we straighten out. Breathe in, slide. Exhale, we flex, straighten and lower. Breathe in, you're going to feel your hip getting tired pretty quickly. Stretch out through the leg, kick it all the way back straight. Heel to bum. Lift it up, lower it down. Exhale, we straighten it out. Point, slide up. Exhale. Knee to chest. Straighten the leg out, kick back. Heel to bum. Lift up. Inhale, lower. And exhale, straighten out. Slide up. Exhale. Breathe in, knee into the chest. Exhale, flex, bring it all the way back. Heel to bum, lifting up, lowering down and straightening out. One more time, we slide up. Exhale, we flex and open up through the hip. Inhale, we draw the knee, flexion of the hip. Exhale, we stretch it out in front. Extension, we bring it all the way back. Heel to bum, lift it up, lower it down, straighten out. Kick the leg forward, allow the leg or the foot to rest somewhere, bend the knee and allow it to settle. You're going to rest the knee here, pulling your knee into your chest as much as you possibly can, and then just allow the right arm to fall back. Feeling a lovely stretch in the front of the shoulder, the arm. The head is still resting here. And then we're going to bring that leg behind. So right leg behind, take hold of your foot, kick into your hand, pull the heel to the bum all at the same time, bend through the right elbow, feel the stretch, breathe into it. Release through the right leg, reach the right arm up and over. Inhale here, exhale, we're going to crunch up, right elbow to right hip, right knee bent. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we squeeze through those obliques. Breathe in, we find length. Exhale. Breathe in, we find length. Find length. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we squeeze through the obliques. And inhale, we find length and stretch and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, stretch out. Breathe out, squeeze, bring it up. Feel the shortening in the gap between your ribs and your hips on the waist or on the right side of the waist. Exhale, we squeeze, bring it up. We're going to do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. And rest. You're going to push yourself up. Bring the legs forward in the mat. If you're cold, grab a jumper so you're prepared to lie down. But before we do, we're going to wrap our arms to the backs of the legs, holding on to opposite elbows or forearms. Rest your head or your forehead on your knees. Now from here, pull back with the belly button. Feel a lovely stretch in the shoulders. Holding on as tightly as you can with the arms. Feel the stretch radiate down to the mid and even the lower back. Hold it, breathe into it. Exhale out. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Loosen the grip in the arms, hands to the backs of the legs. Allow yourself to rock onto your back. Stretch the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, allow the body fall into whatever shape it feels comfortable in. So wherever you feel most comfortable, just gently rock the head from side to side. Let it go. The legs and the arms don't have to be straight. So if you need to bend those knees, do it. If you've lower back pain, sometimes it's nice to start off or to meditate the way we started off in the class, with the knees falling into each other, the feet a bit wide. Or maybe you're comfortable out in that starfish shape. But wherever you are now, allow your body to feel heavy. Allow your bones to feel heavy, the joints relaxing. Starting off at the top. Allow your skull to feel heavy. As if it's loosening around the brain, around the head. And letting go into the mat. Send your breath into your brain. And as you exhale, let go of any racing thoughts, any stress. And if it didn't work the first time, do it again. Take a deep breath in. Send your breath to the top of your head. Exhale out, let it go. Softening through the muscles in the face. Move the jaw from side to side. Allowing your head to let go for a few minutes. Take your focus to your shoulders. Those shoulder blades melting into the floor. Sending your breath to your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Just let them go. Let them sink into the ground. The arms feeling heavier. The upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the hands. Allowing them to let go. Allowing your breath to travel lower into the belly. Feeling that nice expansion of the belly as you breathe in. And let go of any tension in the spine, the mid and lower back as you exhale. The heavy hips, the pelvic region. Take a deep breath in. Send your breath down to your pelvis. That heavy structure. Exhale out. Let it go into the mat. Moving down through the thighs, the knees, the calves, all the way down to the ankles and the feet. Right to the toes. Send your breath all the way down. the legs, the feet. And exhale, let it go. And as you breathe in now, visualize the whole front of the body. Lift and expand, not just the belly. And exhale out and let it go. Sink deeper with the back of your body. Breathing in, imagine the front of the body lifting. And exhaling out, the back of the body sinking. Visualize a white light on the front of the body, covering it like a protective shield and lifting with you as you breathe in. Radiating positive energy as you exhale, let go. Sink a little deeper. Allow yourself to let go on every level. Now we're going to wriggle through our fingers, through our toes. Gently moving the head from side to side again. Stretch through the fingers, stretch through the toes, and then release. One at a time, bend your knees in. I'm going to draw your knees into your chest slowly. Just gently rock from side to side. Whenever you're ready, place your hands to the backs of the legs. Cross the ankles, rocking from side to side again. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to roll up into a seated position. Try again if you don't get it the first time. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing Pilates with me this morning. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I'll see you soon.